Well, hello there and welcome back to my channel, or of course welcome to my channel if you're new. If you are new, then hello, lovely to meet you. My name is Alex, and if you are new here, make sure you stick around and subscribe. If you're not new and you've been here for a while, then why not make sure the notification bell is switched on just so you're notified of every single time that I upload. Now for today's video, I have a super exciting one because we are going to be testing out a new collection for I Heart Revolution. Superdrug are actually so sneaky because one of my patrons noticed this collection on Superdrug and I had to buy it straight away because I wanted to get my review up for when it actually launches on Revolution, which is when you're seeing this video. So they come out with a little like Spritz collection. It's so cute. They have 3 palettes that look like this. There's a grapefruit, a cherry cola and a lemon Spritz palette. We have 2 liquid highlighters, and then we also have a gloss. There is actually 3 glosses, 1 for each theme of the palettes, but I just picked up one because you know me, I don't really use gloss that much. So I thought we would do a little review on this collection. It's super cute. I cannot wait to use it. So let's get into it. Before we dive into testing the products, I do want to show you everything in the collection. So yeah, we do have 2 liquid highlighters. We have the grapefruit one, which looks like this. It looks like a stunning shimmery pink. I have actually swatched these, and I think I'm going to use this as like a cream blush today because I want to use the both of them. And then we also have the lemon spritz, and this is like a very light gold kind of shade. It's absolutely beautiful. Then we have the 3 palettes. So they're all in this like can packaging. It's so cute. This is the lemon spritz palette. How stunning is this? It really reminds me of like the lemon collection that Colourpop did a little while ago with the pops of blue and neutrals. It's so stunning. They don't have a mirror in them actually, it's just the cardboard, but I love the look at this palette. It's absolutely stunning. Next we have the cherry cola palette. Oh, I just realised that says zesty on the top. This says fizzy, and the grapefruit one says tangy. This is the cherry cola palette. This is absolutely stunning. The packaging and like the colours remind me of the Revolution Minnie Mouse collection. Don't know about anyone else, but yeah, it's got cute little cherries there. And then lastly, we have the grapefruit palette again. I just love the packaging. It's so cute. And then this is the palette. How stunning is it? It looks like they all have like a duochrome sort of shade. It looks absolutely stunning. I'm going to create a look using all 3 of these palettes just to get a feel for them, and I can give you my overall review. And then I got the grapefruit gloss, but can you see how it's like an ombre type of gloss? It like goes peachy, corally to like lemony colour. Absolutely stunning. I can't wait to smell that. I haven't even got that out of the packaging yet. So the palettes are £7 each. The liquid highlighters are £5 and the glosses are £4. Okay, firstly, we're going to take the grapefruit liquid highlighter. Yeah, it's a highlighter, not a blush, but we're going to break the rules today and I am going to use this as a blush. So hopefully you can see that it's like a very shimmery colour. I will put a picture of the swatches I took on screen just so you can see it a little bit more, and I'm not going to put too much on because I honestly don't know how pigmented these are going to be. So yeah, okay, let's try it. Okay, so that's pretty. It does give a little bit of a pinky tin, and my cheek is certainly glowy. You can see the little like shimmer particles in them, but do you know what? It's actually not too much. It still looks very pretty. Okay, so this is the grapefruit liquid highlighter as a blush. As you can see, it's a really pale pink shade. It looks dark like in the tube, but when you actually apply it to the face and distribute it, obviously you can see a little bit of pink there, but it's not dark pink or anything like that. I wouldn't go as far to say it's anything like, you know, like the likes of Charlotte Tilbury Pinkgasm. It's just a really nice baby pink sort of glowy finish type of product. It looks very stunning. I'm actually very glad I used that as a cream blush, and I probably would use this as a cream blush, like a shimmery cream liquidy blush type of product. Now I'm going to use the lemon liquid highlighter. Now I don't actually have a particular way to apply liquid highlighter. I'm just going to pop some on my finger and just apply it directly. I think I don't really wear liquid highlighter a lot, because if it doesn't show like underneath powder, then to be honest it's not really worth it for me, because I will always powder my face. Okay, so this is the lemon highlighter. Again, similar vibes to grapefruit, has a very nice glow to it, has got lots of little like shimmer particles in them, but that is not enough to put me off. That actually looks really stunning on the skin. I like that. The real test would be to see if it does show underneath my powder, but as far as it looks on wet skin, I mean, that is stunning. And if you don't set your like cheek areas, like cheekbones, that would look beautiful and glowy. Okay, I've popped some powder, bronzer and my brows on. I've left blush and highlight because I want to show you what these look like with powder on top. So the blush actually looks really pretty. Like, I love how the blush looks under the powder. The lemon one, it looks okay on this side, but this side, I don't know if you can see, but can you see how there's just like a stripe on my skin? Is that because I've not blended it properly? Because I honestly feel like on this side, you can't really see it that much. You can see a little bit of the shimmer running through, but you can't see it beaming underneath the powder. This side, you can definitely see where I've placed it and where it's stuck. This side looks better, but it's not super stunning. I feel like you can see a little bit of the glow though still. I don't know, let me know what you think. It's pretty, but it's like not enough to wow me, do you know what I mean? So I definitely prefer the grapefruit one as a sort of like liquid, creamy, shimmery blush underneath my powder. This one, I can't see myself reaching for a whole bunch. I'm just gonna dust some powder products on before we move on to eyes. So I'm just gonna take this little P. Louise blush and sort of just like set that area. I mean, it's already set, but you know what I mean? Like, just pop some powder blush on top. And then for highlighter, I'm going to use my Rare Beauty highlighter in the shade Enlighten. I freaking love this highlighter and I love Rare Beauty. Queen. Oh, look at that. Let's take the hair clips out, reveal how non-fresh my hair is. Okay, so my base is now done, and now let's get on to trying out the palettes. Okay, so I just primed my eyes with the Relove eye primer. I've used this because it's super affordable. It's like under £5, and I Heart Revolution is very affordable as well. So I think I'm going to start off with the Cherry Cola palette, and I'm going to take the shade Crimson, which is this one here, and I'm gonna pop this kind of like quite like tucked in the crease. You see, like, because I've got hooded eyes, when I look forward it's tucked in my sort of crease area. I don't really want to take it any higher than that because I do want to leave some space for blending. Firstly, that shade is so pigmented, like, look at that, I love it. Also, because it's like a drugstore, like affordable palette, this palette's only £7, it's not super reddy, it definitely sways more to the kind of pink side of shade. You know what I'm saying? I do wish it was a bit more red, but you know, it's very affordable. Then next, I'm going to go into Grapefruit Fizz, and I'm going to take Peeling Good, which is this one here. Oh dear, I love a good pun. I'm going to take this on like a slightly bigger, fluffier brush. Still need to clean my brushes. And I'm just going to start buffing this on like the outer edge of that crimson shade, just so we can start this more seamless blend. Can you see how amazing that's blending? Who said a £7 palette can't do the job? And then we're going to go into the Lemon Spritz palette, and I'm going to take the shade Lemon Squeezy, which is the matte yellow. And with this one, I'm going to blend at the very, very top, just above that orange shade. Just going to go back in with the brush I use the orange in, just to kind of like tap that in a little bit, just so it's a bit more seamless. I'm just going to go into the Cherry Cola palette, and I'm going to take Cherrylicious, which is this kind of like light brown. I'm just going to add it to my inner and outer corner. I don't know if this is going to make a load of difference. I'm also going to take the Pretty Please shade from the Cherry Cola palette, which is this shade here. It is duochrome. I don't know quite how much you can tell on camera, but let's see what it looks like when it's swatched. Ah, yeah, can you see that? See how it's like a rose goldy sort of shade? It does feel quite like a hard shimmer, but I mean, wow, look at that. That is definitely more of like a topper kind of shimmer where, you know, I don't even need to blend the edges because it just blends really nice with the shadow underneath. It is quite hardly pressed in the pan, but I mean, look at that. That looks stunning. I think I'm going to be a daredevil today, and I'm going to take this blue here, which is called Bright, and I'm going to pop that on the lower lash line. Pray for me. Hopefully this looks good. I know some people are not a fan of like a pop of colour on the lower lash line. I've had comments before, but I actually really like it. I love it, in fact. It's just so different. I could have quite easily just popped a neutral there and just be done with it, but I've done so many looks like that in the past, so it's nice to just mix it up a little bit. And it definitely makes, you know, it just makes the look pop a lot more. I haven't used much of the Grapefruit palette, so I think I'm going to take this gold shade here, which is called Sparkling, and I'm going to pop that on my inner corners and brow bone. Okay, so this is the finished look. I'm actually really obsessed. I think it turned out really beautiful in the end. I love that inner corner and brow bone. It's so shimmery and poppy. There obviously are lighter shades in here, like the yellow gold and even the icy shimmer here, but I'm glad I chose that shade from the Grapefruit palette. I think it's really made the look pop. So this is the completed eye look. I'm just going to pop on some mascara and then we can try out the lip gloss. Okay, so I'm back. I've put my mascara on. I just used the Revolution 5D Whip Lift mascara. And this is what the finished eyes look like. I'm absolutely obsessed. Love the look that I've created. So lastly, we have the gloss. Where the bloody hell I put it? Here we go. Lastly, we have the gloss to try. As I said at the start, I got the Grapefruit one, but there is also lemonade ones and like Cherry Cola to match the palette. I have to give this a sniff. Yeah, it does definitely smell like grapefruit. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to fill my lips in like a little bit. This is the Revolution IRL Filter Finish Lip Definer in the shade Frappuccino Nude. I'm just going to line my lips and then we can put the gloss on top. Okay, so I popped some lip liner. I have left a little bit of a gap in the middle, but it's okay. So we're going to pop the gloss on top. It is a very like shimmery, pretty gloss. I can't stop smelling it. It smells unreal. So let's put this on. The doe foot is a little small, but it's okay. Feels really nice on the lips. Not sticky or anything. It feels really nice and hydrating. You can see like the tiny flecks of shimmer just like peeking through when the light hits. But ultimately, it's kind of just like a clear gloss. I reckon all three of them would probably be the same. The lemonade one is like a icy, shimmery gloss. And the Cherry Cola one is obviously more of that pinky shade to match like the palette and stuff. I reckon if you swatched all three of them, they would ultimately come out clear. So I don't think you need all three unless you want to collect all of them. I'm not much of a gloss user myself, so that's why I only got one. Yeah, that looks absolutely stunning. So this is the finished look using the I Heart Revolution Spritz collection. I must say my most favourite thing of this collection are the 3 palettes that it comes with. I love them. Like, also, I forgot to mention just like how slim and compact these are. Like, these are not going to take up much room in your collection at all. Like, they're just cardboard, really thin palettes. They've got, just had to count then, there's 12 shades in each palette for £7. I just love it. And they're like shut by magnetic. I think they're brilliant for £7. I love them. I love them. 2 liquid highlighters. The grapefruit one I will definitely reach for again as a cream blush. I think that looks absolutely stunning. The liquid highlighter probably wouldn't reach for that much. And the gloss, it is absolutely beautiful. But again, probably wouldn't reach for it that much just because I'm not a gloss user. So yeah, definitely my favourite thing are the palettes. The palettes I thought were very good quality for the price. Like, the matte shades were so pigmented. I love that shimmer on my lid and the shimmer on my inner corner and brow bone. There's definitely a couple of formulas in there. The one on my lid is more of that like topper, really chunky, shimmery sort of texture. The one on my inner corner and brow bone is more of a regular shimmer, but still like super poppy. So I really love these palettes. For £7, such a bargain. I know I Heart Revolution are more like catered towards a younger audience, but I still really love them. Okay, so that was my review on the I Heart Revolution Spritz collection. I really hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please let me know by smashing the thumbs up button. Let me know down below what you think, and of course, if you haven't already, please subscribe down below, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!